Hi guys, I'm back and I'm back with a reading on the fires in LA. So I've got a bit of a reading here for you. I've got to make it speedy, so if I talk fast, I'm sorry, but I've got an appointment coming up and I have to get this done. So the first thing I want to say is do not follow any links or emails in the comment section of either one of my channels. It's scammers. Don't follow them. If they pretend to be me, don't follow them if they're saying they're someone else. Do not follow any links or emails from anyone in the comment section of my videos soliciting you for anything. With that being said, the next thing I want to say is the healing intentions are always set for you folks. If you so choose and you want them, breathe them in and decree that energy for your highest and greatest good, only and always. All right, you guys. So we have some terrible fires going on in California. This is not natural. It stinks of nefarious behavior, right? It's not natural. This is not the normal. So I wanted to know, the first thing I wanted to know, you guys, is if these fires were deliberately set, these fires in LA, and I got the Fool. So that's my yes. Deliberately set. He's looking up to the heavens. Could even be set, honestly, by something coming down from the sky, right? So like a directed energy weapon, or it's a frequency card, so set with some sort of frequency. But he is looking to the sky in this, so quite possibly something from the sky grounded into earth, because the dog grounds it. Directed energy weapons, something with a frequency coming from the sky that set the fires. That's what I'm getting anyways. So the next thing I wanted to know, just because we want to make it clear who set these fires, I asked outright if the deep state, the cabal, the black hats, the baddies, the people that do not have humanity's highest and greatest good for intentions, only and always, the club, all of those people, if they were behind these fires. And I did get the Tower. And so that would be my yes, but it would also be an indication that there's a reason for this fire to be set. It's like they're running scared, they're jumping ship, they're creating damage, they're trying to get out of something, you guys. So I wanted a story around that, okay? All right, so these guys are really happy right now. The bad guys have come together. They're doing some good celebrating. Quite proud of their nefarious deeds, you guys. Yeah, they're celebrating. They're celebrating. There's no water. They're celebrating around the world. So this is the club because they're celebrating around the world, right? So this is the club that we know of that works against humanity. What's left of them, at least, whoever that may be, but coming from those people who are feeling quite happy right now, okay? They're feeling very joyful about these fires. So they put the work in, and then they got to just sit back and watch what happens. So somehow these fires have been planned for a while, and they've been putting the work in for a while, you guys, until they just put the last piece in and did what they did. There's a lot of disinformation around these fires. There's a lot of untruths, but their whole point was to create heartache, heartbreak, discord. This has something to do with the children. This has something to do with the children and destroying the neighborhood for some reason. But have no fear, judgment is coming and people are going to wake up to this. So they've started these fires, it appears to me, because they're covering up something to do with these children. And their plan was to destroy neighborhoods, just to cover up whatever it is that they're running from, that they don't want to get caught in. And I asked if I interpreted all of this right, and I got a yes with the King of Swords. That would be my yes. All right, so next I said, okay, so can you give me a story around what it is, you know, that they're jumping ship from, what they're trying to cover up? What are they trying to cover up? Give me more of a story, because it is looking as though it has something to do with children, but I want to know more, right? So this is our 7-card spread, you guys. All right, so our 7-card spread. What's driving the pathway of them covering things up is that they're trying to put things behind them. So there are things behind them that they don't want people to see. They want to put things behind them. They think they can move through the world fresh without having to worry about the past. So they're covering evidence of some sort. This, where the story begins, is there's an imbalance. They're juggling things. Things aren't right. Okay, so they're having to juggle things and jump through hoops. Again, there's some evidence about the children. Okay, and this does actually have them worried. It has them worried, and they're putting disinformation out about these fires. I don't really know what's being said other than they're being reported on, but there's a lot of lies around these fires. Okay. These guys are lying. They're creating. There's the truth about the fires is not coming out. So in other words, whatever you're hearing, they're not saying, "Oh, this is to cover evidence," but it is to cover evidence, is what it's very much looking like to me. Okay, and it's to cover evidence about the children, and we're seeing this twice now. But anyways, so yeah, it's literally all about human trafficking, you guys. So they're juggling, they're jumping through hoops, they're worried, they're doing things, they're setting fires, they're celebrating because they were worried. There's stuff about human trafficking and children that they're trying to hide, okay? So they're trying to put this stuff in the background. They're trying to cover it up. All right. So then we go up the pathway, all right, you guys? So they're trying to put some things behind them. They have some huge humps that they've got to get over. So they're being very strategic. So this has been a plan in the making to try to hide something around these kids in human trafficking, I believe. And I asked if I got that right, and I got that right with the Chariot. All right. So anyways, I said, okay, so, but you say that judgment is coming and people are going to wake up to this. So does that mean that there's going to be news that gets out somehow that reveals that this was a plan to set these fires to cover up nefarious deeds? And I asked them to tell me a story to give me that information. All right. So I got that whole communities will be looking out and seeing things clearly. That yes, they're going to be able to see all of this very clearly. They're going to be able to see the destitution, the desperation, the chaos, and the pain, the misery that these people that have started these fires to cover something up have been inflicting on humanity. Remember, this is a system card, so these would be nefarious people within the systems that people are going to recognize the names of. This is what I'm getting, at least, you guys. People that took people and bound people, and I believe this is our, party drug substance card. I'm going to say it real quick, just the once, adrenochrome card. So I asked if I read this right, and I did. I read it right. I got the Empress. I got that healing is coming. Like there's going to be an awakening, and more people are going to learn about this, and they're going to discover that this was a cover-up, and they're going to recognize all communities. These are us, the regular people, right? This is us. Our families, our friends. This is just the regular people. We're going to recognize these these people behind this suffering. So we'll know the names or we'll recognize the faces or something. But it is of the nefarious club that we're talking about. But yeah, we're all going to see it clearly. Yes, we're all going to see what has been going on clearly. So, all right. So I read this to you correctly with the healing coming. And I said with one card, can you tell me what this is going to do when people wake up to it? When people recognize this? With one card, please and thank you. And I got the Page of Swords, you guys. So the Page of Swords is, he's that fresh warrior. He has just woken up. His crown is wide open and he's picked up his sword. He's going to fight for what is righteous and what is right. So when people start learning about this and the truth behind these fires, according to what I'm getting, this is just what I'm getting, you guys. When they start learning about the truth behind these fires, it's going to be like, it's going to make warriors out of people. People are going to want to stand for what is just and what's right. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that it's all around creating pain and suffering and destitution and adrenochrome and children and human trafficking. And there's evidence there in LA, according to what I'm getting. And those fires were set deliberately, and they were set by the baddies because they're jumping ship trying to destroy evidence, and they think they're doing a great job. They're celebrating this pain and suffering. But little do they know that judgment's coming, and people are going to wake up to this. And anyway, that's what I'm getting. So I hope that you found some value in this. Take what resonates, toss the rest. This is just what I'm getting. Looks like directed energy weapon of some sort, a weapon of frequency that they grounded down into earth to start these fires. So anyway, that's just what I'm getting. Take what resonates, toss the rest. We'll see what comes out. But it's saying that when it does come out, everybody's going to know the institutions and the people behind these nefarious deeds. We're going to see it clearly. We're going to see it all very clearly. It's going to create warriors, fresh new warriors. So the next reading that I do is going to be on the fog. Okay, you guys. Until then, I love you all. I'm sending you love, positivity, joy, courage, strength, perseverance, discernment, all of those things to stay in a good place. Keep your eye on this. Let me know anything that you hear or find that might be leading to some sort of an exposure around this. I mean, but they're celebrating, you guys, that there's no water to put these fires out. They're celebrating. Like, these people are horrid. But judgment's coming. People are going to wake up, and they're going to see it for what it is, and they're going to recognize these people. So their strategies, they may be having strategic moves now, but judgment's coming for them. All right, you guys, I love you all. I will see you soonish with a reading on the fog. Until then, take care. Stay in the love vibration and take care. All right, bye.